I didn't think any of the lineups with considerable guys off the bench were very effective tonight. Just for whatever reason, they were just a little unorganized. Again, I'm always talking about trying to help them get organized, and it just didn't feel like it was flowing very good for those guys. So we'll have to go back to the drawing board on that a little bit. Yep. Yeah, I tried to let them play through it. The biggest thing is they just didn't get any stops. Right? They gave up 12 points in 3 minutes, and they were just bucket after bucket after bucket. But offense wasn't helping them either. They were putting themselves in a tough situation down at the other end. That probably was the uncomfortableness they were feeling, which was translating to the defensive end.
Thanks, JQ. Go ahead, Doug.
Hey, Nick, congratulations on the win. I think you turned them over 19 or 20 times tonight. You had 22 against Minnesota the other night. Is your defense kind of like clicking in, do you think, with your swarming and length and activity?
Yeah, we're making some plays, that's for sure. I think I don't know how many steals Freddie had, 5, but it felt like he had about 10.
Yeah.
He was really handsy and getting his hands on the ball. But yeah, there was some good aggressiveness at times tonight for sure.
I know on Wednesday you said you thought Fred looked like he was moving a lot more fluidly. It seemed he had it again tonight. He was quick and in and out of the paint, and you just see him getting more comfortable on that knee and getting back into his shape.
Yeah, I think that's just the speed and the quickness you're seeing is markedly different than we'd seen there for a couple games. So yeah, it's good. He's again, defensively he's been unbelievable lately. Doug, I mean, really unbelievable. So that's good to see, and he's, like you said, bouncing in and out of the paint, making some plays on offense as well.
Great, thanks very much. Safe trip back.
Thanks, Doug.
And next we have Aaron.
Hey, Nick. I think Amy asked you a question, if that's who's in front of you now, about the big lineup you guys ran tonight. Are you just sort of trying to see new things at this point in the season? From time to time, that was a lineup you guys haven't used this season. How much do you get out of trying stuff new so late in the season?
I mean, this is again, I think only about our second game we've had everybody healthy, so that puts, if we're going to start the way we did tonight, both halves, it puts, essentially our first 4 guys, including Kem, Thad, Chris, Precious, as kind of big-ish guys on the bench, and to get them in, we gotta look at, Kem at 5, for sure, and then Precious and Thad 4, 3, whatever. So it's just trying to figure out how to get those guys in the game and get them some minutes.
Sure, and on a totally different topic, Fred is getting very close to passing Kyle for the most threes in a single season. In what way do you think that they are similar in the way they get their threes, and in what ways do you think they're different in the way that they get their threes?
Well, they are very similar, right? They get them up the floor in transition, a lot of pick and roll, reads as well. Not a ton of off-ball action, coming off screens and stuff, both of them. I don't really know if there's much difference, really. I think Freddie may get that deep. He's got the deep 3 ball going maybe a little earlier in his career than Kyle did, but that might be the only difference I can find.
Thanks, Nick. Safe travels.
Yep. Thanks, Aaron.
And next we have Josh.
Hey, Nick. I'll ask you about the starters. This was the best they've looked since they've been healthy here over the last few games, and you stuck with them for a while tonight. Given how much time went by without them playing together after the All-Star break, is it important to get them some reps together here going into the playoffs?
Well, again, I'm usually going into the night, Josh, trying to coach the game that's in front of us, and what, also that if you come in off the bench and you get in a good rhythm and playing well, you could have a long extended run. Just wasn't the case tonight, so I think they probably got a lot more minutes together out of necessity for tonight's ball game than any prior planning or future planning.
Right. Makes sense. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks,
Have a good
Josh.
night.
Yep.
And last one here for you, Coach. Go ahead, Takeshi.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on a fifth straight wins. My camera is not working, unfortunately, so I'm sorry. But I would like to ask you about Utah's condition. I learned he has soreness in his left quadriceps. It's a difficult, but I just would like to know how it looks now, and if it looks like a serious, maybe lingering issue for him. Can you share anything about it?
Yeah, he did get the MRI today, Takeshi. There is a little problem there that they did see on the MRI. It's not very big or serious, but I think it'll take a bit of time. I think they're going to reevaluate him again when we get back to Toronto. But there was a little bit that showed up on the MRI today.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thanks, Takeshi. All right, take care. Thanks, everybody.